Howdy folks, Spencer here, and today I'll be going over the latest batch of news for STO on both PC and console. As always, chapters to each topic are listed down below. First up, as some of you may recall from the first news vid I put out last Friday, there was a comment from Bort implying something would be happening related to the Phoenix store. Well, we got some additional context yesterday over on the STO subreddit. On a thread regarding the dilithium exchange backlog surpassing 14 million Zen, Bordicus made a comment saying that there is something planned for release here in December that might help the dilithium exchange. He then clarified it may only end up being a band-aid, but any improvement is a step in the right direction. So given those two bits of information, it looks like something is going to be added to the Phoenix store this month. And for it to be something impactful, it would either need to be something in the lower token tiers that we'd want to buy a lot of, or even better, something new in the Epic tier that's going to make people open a ton of boxes to try and get Epic tokens. So, given those two options, I think a new item or ship in the Epic tab would make the most sense. And, everything in there is event ships. So, if we assume that they're going to put an event ship into the Phoenix store again rather than MUDs, well, the next one up is going to be the compiler, because we know that they're not going to put Eisenberg in anything where we have to pay for it. So the next one up would end up being the compiler, which did come out just about 2 years ago at this point. So I think it's very likely we'll probably see the compiler in the Epic tab of the Phoenix store, given what Bordicus is hinting at, and given that that is the next event ship in line. And like Jeremy said, this is likely to just be a band-aid. It won't solve all of the deluxe situation, but any improvement is a step in the right direction. Overall, it's good to see that they're looking at the deluxe again and are actually wanting to take action. Next up, the Epic holiday sales are now live, but sadly, the STO Zen sales are not yet live with it. However, there's a huge giveaway going on over on Epic, and STO is part of that giveaway. And what they're doing for STO is they're giving away the $35 Epic Starter Pack, which contains a T6 coupon and an Epic Phoenix Prize token, along with some other goodies. They're giving that away for free. But the issue is, this is only available to those of you that play the game through Epic or were able to link your account over to Epic in the very limited time it was possible to do so in prior years. So unfortunately, this giveaway has the same restriction you would see typically with purchasing Zen through Epic, so not many of you will actually be able to take advantage of this giveaway. And as for the Epic Zen sales, again, they haven't started yet, but one of the big things here is the rewards on Epic have already been boosted to 10%, and they're going to remain boosted up through January 9th. Now, this will vary per region, but what this means is that when a 20% Zen sale pops up, combined with the 10% Epic Rewards cashback system, here in the US, Epic will then have the cheapest Zen possible out of any platform. With a 20% Zen sale, the 23,000 Zen package would cost $160, and you'd get 10% of that back as Epic Rewards, which you can then use to buy more Zen. That is up to 14.1% more Zen per dollar than what ARC offered with its Black Friday Zen sales. So if you're able to buy through Epic, then I would stock up whenever that Zen sale starts. And of course, whether you're buying Zen or anything else through the Epic Game Store, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could use code CasualSAB at checkout. As an Epic affiliate, your use of that code on any order nets me a 5% commission at no extra cost to yourself. The funds from this help me and help fund the channel, and again, is greatly appreciated. Next up, the blog for the Earth Space Dock and Sol System update was accidentally posted yesterday. The blog contains a ton of behind-the-scenes info about the update, and I highly recommend you take a few minutes to look through it yourself. There's a link to it in the pinned comment down below, and as for when this will go live, my guess is the 15th anniversary, which should be dropping around the end of January. Next up, with tomorrow being Friday the 13th, the Hearts and Minds story mission is returning for a limited time to PC. This is a short story mission which rewards a rare quality duty officer. I have a video showing the full mission and the rewards, which I'll have linked down below. This starts up tomorrow, December 3rd at 8 a.m. Pacific time and runs through December 17th. And again, per the blog, this is only going to be on PC. Next up, for PC players, we have a bonus mark event active right now, up through December 15th at noon Pacific time, so if you're looking to grind some rep marks or fleet marks, this is a good time to do so. Next up, the console patch notes for December 11th saw modular momentum from the temporal operative specialization, having its interaction with single activation kit modules like MUD's time device fixed. Previously, it would activate multiple times per the activation instead of just once, and that interaction has now been fixed. It will now only trigger once per kit module activation. And console also saw the fix go live for the Ilios console's Bridge Officer cooldown effect. As I noted in the meta update video, this was broken and giving you 20% per toggle instead of just 20% total. My assessment in that video was based on it in its correct state of just 20%, so this fix has no impact on anything I said in that video. Next up, the first episode of the Captain's Table podcast featuring Cheops, Mara, and myself is now live. In this episode, we went over the state of the game, the Dilithium exchange, and much more. If you're interested, there's a link to it in the pinned comment down below. And lastly, heading over to the Builds Discord, a couple of quick notes. There's a bug thread up. We're trying to get a list of all the consoles in the game that don't work with either unconventional systems or the Vovin console. So if you have any to add to that list, check out the Builds Discord and put it into that thread. And a reminder also while I'm here that there is some giveaways still up for PC players over on the Builds Discord. These are courtesy of Boggle, and they still have just over a week left, so make sure to go in and enter. And that's going to be it for today, but I'm glad to announce that thanks to some generous individuals, there are some more giveaways incoming. The first is going to be announced on my stream this Saturday, and will be running for a couple days over in the CasualSAB Discord, so keep an eye over there this weekend. And again, thanks to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. See you guys around.